Best Damn Sports Podcast, period. 806. 806. 806. Catching the vibe. 806. I love a night. 806. 806. 806. 806. Shout out G. 806. 806.
We're now in the mix with DJ Wolfka.
You already know what it is. It's your boy Melly Mellon. This is the Best Day in Sports Podcast, period. This is 806 The Show. We've got a fantastic show for y'all today. As always, I am joined by my co-host to the right, the heavyweight champion of the world, R.E.G.
What up, guys? Another week.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yeah,
he always says welcome back like he's been gone. Like, bro, you've been on every episode.
It's good to always be back.
Fun fact, Ariel is the only one out of us who's been on every single episode of 806
true.
The Show.
Wow. That is true.
Right?
I missed two.
You missed one too, but I missed one.
Is that even with COVID season?
I don't remember what I missed.
After? We're after, right?
Yeah.
COVID created this.
No, I think
COVID, like,
oh, you're right. COVID created this.
Yeah, no, you're
I think I went to DR or something. Like, I wasn't here.
Yeah.
And my co-host to the, I think I said right to you. I got my left and right. But this one, co-host to this one, the man of the many jingles. Make some noise for Sanchez.
Thank you.
Left and right
too kind.
Yeah, right.
Left and right's are hard.
It's not.
We got a treat for y'all, a little baseball episode. We have a former professional baseball player with us today.
Let's go.
Hello.
Make some noise for Sandy DeLeon, everybody. Welcome.
Thank you for having me, fellas. Thank you.
Of course.
for coming.
We're obviously talking before the show started.
hard
I had
not
to tell
to.
him, like, yo, we need all this in the show. So I'm going to let y'all know we got some good stuff coming.
Yeah.
But before we get into your career and all your sports knowledge or all your baseball stuff, we're going to talk about the Red Sox probably for the last time this season because I'm sick of these.
Hopefully.
Because I'm getting sick of these guys.
Hey, at least they had 500 though. They had 500.
Yeah,
But the problem is,
every year.
we were like 10 games above 500 at the All-Star break.
Yeah.
And then, and the thing is, like I said last episode, I was like, all right, after the All-Star break, we're getting Casas back, Yoshi back. We're getting, if man, funny, a couple days ago, I saw Story back. I forgot he was even on the team.
Trevor Story.
I was just like, Trevor Story coming from DL. I was like, he's still here?
And that is a waste of money.
Oh, my God.
That's been that's just free money.
Wasn't that from
Yeah,
like
free
the...
money.
Always. What?
He has already 2-3 years already into the
I don't think he's
season?
played 50 games.
No.
Not even close.
One season.
Not
Like,
even
not at all.
close.
That's wild.
Pay him all that, but let all the best players leave.
Yeah,
Trust me, I
right.
don't want to talk about that.
I know, right?
The problem with
They gave us hope. That's the problem.
I think that's why I'm mad.
Hey, he was supposed to be the man. He was supposed to come in and be the man to help out Devers. He
Right.
was, because everywhere he played with Colorado, he was a killer.
Yeah, he
was
was
a
good.
killer with that team.
Yeah, he's
Man.
got- it's
How
the
many
injuries, the
times have
injuries,
they've been killers and then we got him?
And then
And
no
then
longer
they-
that,
Then they IR for the rest.
Yeah.
We get rid of him. Watch, he's gonna leave. He's gonna
They
go.
gonna make him great.
No, we're not doing that. Trevor Story, you're gonna retire Red Sox. There's no way we're gonna trade you to Arizona and you have a comeback season.
That's crazy.
Player of the year, right?
It's gonna happen.
315 and 35 home runs. No,
It's gonna happen.
it's gonna.
Yeah, I know with baseball.
Hopefully not, because we don't want that to happen.
No, hell no. No, I think we get our hopes up because at the beginning of the season I was like, all right. I didn't have big hopes for the Red Sox. I was like, probably last again. And then we're like, all right, we're in the hunt, we're in the playoff hunt. And then they just
Because we didn't make too many moves. Like
But we-
coming into
but
the
that-
season.
never do.
Not
Yeah,
before.
That's one of the problems too. When you have to make, when you have the opportunity to make moves as a manager, as a GM, you have to make these moves because let me tell you something. With the manager now, with Cora, right? He does like 50, 60 different lineups.
He does. He does.
And let me tell you something. What a baseball player hate the most is if I'm batting first today, don't tell me I'm batting ninth tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or don't tell me I'm a DH today,
Yeah,
and then you throwing me at first base. Or don't tell me that I'm the number 4 hitter, and then the next day you putting me 7. A player doesn't like that. He likes to be comfortable You give him the spot, let him work it there. Let him work it there. And that's the problem he's been having for the last couple of seasons.
Yeah.
He make in lineup, one dude batting there, next thing you know, he's hitting another position hitting, then he's in another position hitting. And that, they don't, a lot of players don't like that, especially in professional baseball. They like to be comfortable in one role. If I'm for him to leave me there until I prove you wrong.
It's like they keep on changing your shift at work or something.
Yeah, that's it.
Like actually, you work
Because if you think that's funny. Because if you think back, like let's talk about like the 04, 05 like Red Sox teams. Not now because old age and I can't remember it. But at that time, I could tell you the line of 1 through 9.
Yeah,
and I can tell you off the top of the head.
Yeah,
this person bad this. Now
you knew all the pitches and everything.
You knew who started when. Well, you even knew he going 7 innings.
Yeah.
Now you be like, oh boy, who's there? As soon as he throw the first ball, you be like, he's out of here.
Yeah, right.
I don't know what. I feel like the Red Sox pitchers have allowed the most first at bat home runs this season. Every time I turn on the TV, it's literally like
1-0 already.
Yeah. It'd be late. It'd be like 7:45. You're like, all right, let me get the Red Sox. I'm like, did I miss? Was this an early start? What happened?
First 20 minutes, you be like, I'm out of here. Let me go watch hockey or something. The Bruins.
Whenever you look up the stats on your phone, like, what the hell? Look at the time. Like, it just started now. First pitch gone.
4-0, they're down.
How did that happen?
Happened yesterday with the Yankees too.
Yeah.
I was like 1-0.
I have a
yeah.
Yankee fan coworker who loves to bring it up. Doesn't talk about nothing until the Red Sox face the Yankees and they win.
Those are the type of Yankee fans that I believe don't even watch baseball.
He definitely doesn't.
Because it's just
man.
like, some people just like to argue.
Yeah.
So being a Yankee fan, in Boston, you're going to argue a lot.
He's the only Yankee fan in the
It's
office.
going to be all the time. They don't care. They like to argue. When it comes down to Boston, Yankee fans going to argue. But if I go to a Yankee fan, who your team you at? Chicago Cubs. They be like, you don't even got time to argue.
I don't even know what to say to you.
You just won after 103 years.
That was crazy. That was good for them though. Yeah. Finally got it done.
And I was like
I saw who's the Yankee player who just went back for the first time to the Cubs? He's on the Yankees now, but he went back like as a visiting player for the first time since they won the World Series. And he was big for the Cubs a few years ago. I can't remember his name right now.
Who, Chapman?
Nah.
Chapman, because the Yankees traded him actually.
No, someone. It was
The
like,
year that they won it, they traded him. That was I don't know, baseball is like that. Baseball, they traded him just for them to win it. That year, they traded Chapman there where he became their closer.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
that year.
Chapman threw a ball. That's how I was like 107. Like I was like, bro, you're old. Like
Things are getting out of hand.
things are getting out of hand.
like the evolution of
Things are getting out of hand.
Who's doing the little hop from the mound? Who's doing that?
Yeah. They had a picture. Yeah, they had a picture that he would hop. Yeah, he would throw.
He would throw like 102 normally for the mound, but he does a little sneaky hop.
Yeah, hop.
So
Yeah,
now
yeah.
it goes 107. And it's so close.
Isn't that a
you don't even
balk?
see
It's
it.
not allowed.
No.
No.
That's his delivery of his windup. Yeah,
They changed the rule.
Little loophole.
basically
He found a
for the
loophole.
next year.
I think he's with California Angels. He's with the California Angels. He's been throwing right now 105.
That's crazy, bro.
105, 107.
Like, what
And
do you
people
do
are like,
against that?
What's going on? They're like, oh, wait a minute. That shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
That's
Get
crazy.
like a
now that
foot
they're throwing like I seen 106 the other day too.
I remember when I was young, 100 would be like, yo, we threw 100.
99 was crazy.
95. Like, wow, that's pretty hard. Yeah. I don't even want to get hit with it. You get hit with it.
It's when you have that in control. Because people throw 100 all the time, and but it's like wild.
Yeah,
Goes up
wow,
hard.
yeah.
But
I've met a lot of guys who threw over 100 miles an hour. They just couldn't throw it there. They like, wow, that's pretty hard. But Jesus Christ, dude. And plus, I don't know if y'all know, I was a catcher.
Yeah, okay.
So, oh boy, when they used to throw one in the dirt, you try to block it.
100 miles an hour.
Yeah, you had to block it.
Yo, did you
Ground
see?
ball.
Did you see? I don't think this is true, but I guess there's an umpire who kept messing up balls and strikes, which happens a lot, obviously.
Yeah. It's many.
And so what the catcher did was like, oh, I got you. Went in the dirt and he moved.
Well, actually, they do that. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Get that
you
done,
gonna keep
man.
messing up? You move.
That's funny.
Hit the up right there.
You get that empire that keeps doing bad calls. You tell them, hey, you say, we're going to do a pitch out. And like, I'm just going to forget, and you just throw it straight, and I'm going to jump out this way. but after that, then now you're in deep trouble. They're going to throw you out, and then you get, in Major League Baseball, you get about a $10,000, $20,000 fine.
Oh,
You get tossed?
Yeah.
That you out of there. Oh yeah. Matter of fact, you getting tossed.
You gotta do it
and plus
secretly.
The manager also, he's gonna get fined too.
Really?
Yeah.
Then you gotta do it quietly, like, oh, I know it was an accident.
Yeah. You gotta play it real good.
So not
least.
even that. So anytime you get tossed from a MLB game, you get fined?
Yes, you fined. Yes, you are fined, or
Kinda like
a
NBA.
1 day or 2 day suspension. Well, minor leagues is that way. If you get tossed out of a game, you definitely suspended for 1 game. Plus, but minor leagues is way different. They do $150, $200 fine, like that. Major League Baseball, I think they do about the same thing, but it's like 10 grand, 20 grand.
That's crazy.
Bro, they got it.
Yeah.
Not if you just got called up, bro.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
Well, you better relax then.
Yeah, you better have one of those
behavior.
vets. Better be like, I got you. Like an NBA, like we'll pick up the technical for you. Like, all right, I'm making $50 million a year. I got you.
Big league, they do about the same thing. Yeah, big leaguers do the same thing.
like, I got you,
hey,
bro.
don't worry about it. Or even when they call you up, you have to fly with a suit. When you get to your locker, you probably got about 10 tailored suits already. Yeah, so who bought it for you? Aaron Judge bought it.
Oh,
that's Manny bought you and stuff like that. To fly. Because when you get there, you don't have nothing. You just happy that you there. You got one suit, and they be like,
You just made it
with that suit.
That's all I got.
But then when you travel, the next traveling day, when y'all gonna travel somewhere, you're in trouble. And they're gonna put you like a princess. They're gonna put dress you up like a banana.
Yeah, like hazing.
Walking through the whole airport like dressed like a fairy tale dog.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's just part of the culture.
that's
of
fine.
sports.
all the time.
That creates bonds, honestly.
Yeah.
People will hate it, but but you went
just
through
like
it.
this generation and
Listen, just take your bumps your first year, and then the second year you get to do it to the first year guy. Like, you know what I mean?
That's the way it is. Yeah, that's the way. Once you do,
Welcome to the league.
Yeah.
These days, the kids are getting in trouble in schools.
but we know
they're trying to stop it from happening, and like
you gotta pay your dues in major leagues
guys.
everywhere, even
This
in
is
minor leagues too. As many years as you got in the minor leagues, a rookie comes up. He got to sit with another dude in the chair while everybody else sit alone, sleep. He's with him, bundled up with another dude. How cute they look.
That's
Then the following year, the next dude, get out of here, go bundle up with him. So,
absolutely.
That's the way baseball is.
All right,
It's
let's because I think playoffs start a few weeks.
Yeah, in a few weeks.
Red Sox fans, we're not going to be there, so let's.
never know.
You know, come on.
We're like how many games away from the wild
It's
card?
like 6.
We are 74.
Hey,
73 right now.
1 year, remember the Mets, they was up by 17
That
games.
is
and
true.
They ended up,
It can't happen.
They ended up in
The Mets. It's funny because in this scenario, the Mets, I feel like are gonna lose it to who is it? The Braves. I think the Braves.
I'm a big Braves. The thing is, I don't want that because Braves, they don't have nobody there. Everybody got hurt. They don't have nobody left. So even if they make the playoffs, it's going to be.
Not going far.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
going
but
to
the
be
Mets
out.
are the type to mess it up
they
again.
only got Osuna there. They got
yeah.
Osuna.
He's not very good.
They got
Somebody got a hit.
they got Olsen. He's a good hitter.
Yeah.
What was that? Augustine. He's a good hitter too.
So let's make our World Series picks. We're gonna skip the first couple rounds, whatever. We don't care about that. The Red Sox are not in it. We don't care. We're gonna skip right to the World Series. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah.
Your World Series picks from like maybe 3 months ago.
I said Rangers and
Yeah.
Phillies. That's what I had.
Pretty sure you're gonna be wrong, sir.
Yeah. It's not,
I think Rangers are in last place right now.
that was the beginning of the season. Yeah, they're not looking too good. They're 71 to 76.
I think you went through the basic ones. Everybody, LA, New York.
Yeah.
Everybody says that.
New York.
I'll tell you what would make
They say Dodgers, though.
for me what I would like to see, and it will make a lot of money. The Dodgers and the Yankees.
That'd be
It would
The
would
world
make the
perfect.
world,
The last
yeah.
time they've been in there was like in 1968 or 19 when
Yeah.
they were
Played in Brooklyn.
yeah.
That would be perfect for the game of baseball right now.
The
Yeah,
home runs,
Just
too.
to like,
Well, yeah, it would be great for the game,
Yeah.
for the people to see. But business wise, they ain't making the money. The owners, they gonna cash off. Yeah.
imagine Otani, Judge. That's just like a big like.
yeah. All the Mookie Betts there.
Yeah,
you got
That's why the baseball's good because we'll say that, and then the Dodgers will get swept the first round. Shit.
Yeah, right. You never
In
know.
the NBA, I don't want to use the word rigged, but
It feels.
the final matchups are usually they're playing. LA and Boston are gonna play. It was, you know what I mean? It usually fit more I think. What's the last time someone's
Matt.
gone back to back in baseball?
Haven't been a while. No,
You know what I mean?
Houston,
right?
Houston was the last one, and I think that was like about 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago.
And other than that, I can't really.
It's not so often. It is harder
back-to-back.
for a team to like.
Yeah,
Everything has to go right. Look at
but
Atlanta had a squad. Look at them.
Yeah, but you got to understand, they did was in that scandal with the noise thing.
Oh yeah,
Boom, boom.
the cheating Astros.
That's when
You
they
ain't
went back to
cheating,
back.
you ain't trying.
Yeah.
Good point.
Only cheating until you get caught.
Yeah,
Baseball's funny.
that's
though.
true. You
They definitely was.
And they won one after that, so
Who
it
was
wasn't like.
stealing signs. Who was the one stealing signs?
doesn't steal
No,
signs?
Everybody
I
still
think they
says.
had like some
Got
dude
caught.
in
Some-
the outfit.
Yeah.
They was banging drums and fastball. Doom, doom, doom.
Oh, that's
That's clever.
Yeah, right. They come
Definitely
up
took, like,
with
a
whatever
detective.
way to like.
Whatever way to win. Josh, what's your World Series picks? I'm gonna say mine first. I do want to see the Dodgers in New York. That would honestly, depending who's playing, I might not even watch the World Series. So if you want me to watch, that has to be those two teams. But I think the Phillies are going, and I'm gonna go Philly, New York.
Okay,
I'm gonna go Philly, New York.
that could be a good one too.
Yeah.
I think Dodgers, New York would definitely bring the casuals out, like the ones that don't really watch baseball.
Yeah.
I think those are the people that's good for that. My prediction will be the Orioles and Dodgers.
I still don't believe in Baltimore.
Really?
I feel like they're just
I
a
just
couple
don't-
years away. Like it's nuts.
But think about like the Rangers last year. Like
That was a fluke.
you just never know sometimes.
Yeah,
I
true,
think,
true,
I
true.
think this is going to be one
Hey,
of those
but y'all
years.
can't sleep on Milwaukee Brewers. Hey, they
I know.
have a team that
Yeah, right.
them kids swing it there, Milwaukee.
Yo, that was Bobby Witt.
Yeah.
Yo, that boy's a
Yeah.
problem.
Oh no, Bobby Witt, that kid is good.
Yeah,
You know,
On the Royals?
Yeah, he with the Royals.
Oh,
He
yeah,
with the
you're
Royals.
right. Blue teams, my bad.
Yeah, no, but he's still. Hey, no, I like that kid.
Yeah,
Bobby
yeah.
Witt, kid, yeah. But
Yeah, that boy's a
the Brewers, they might surprise everybody. The Brewers might surprise everybody. Yeah, Brewers could be the ones.
I do believe
but you
this
know
is
what?
gonna-
A lot of people ain't gonna watch them games.
That's
I know.
problem, yeah.
If I see Brewers up there, I might not.
Imagine
watch
a Brewers versus Baltimore World Series.
Oh boy,
Like,
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not watching.
I'm watching preseason NBA. That's what I'm watching.
All right, turn on the watch repeats of Little League World Series.
Yeah.
The Little League World Series is not bad.
Honestly,
That's
I'm not
actually
a fan.
amazing every year.
know?
Every
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
well,
No, but when
is
they
it
get
every
close to like with Curacao, remember that year it was like Curacao and
Hey, actually, us in the minor leagues, we watch. When we in the clubhouse, we put that on to watch them games. We
Oh, for
watch
real?
them. Yeah, we sit down and watch because you know when you in minor leagues, you have players Venezuela, Dominican, Puerto Rico,
Yeah.
Curacao, Aruba. You got the Chinos there. You got the Americanos, the Morenos. You got everything there. And we sit down and we watch. Actually, yeah.
Right.
Once we come
That
in
makes
from
sense.
hitting, we sit down and watch the kids play and stuff like this. Like, wow, look at these kids.
That's right.
It'd be amazing and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But
Jack.
like I said, don't sleep on Milwaukee. It's a good
Okay.
team. But I see the Dodgers and the Yankees.
okay.
That's what we want.
And that's going to
Everybody
be
wants
a
to.
big money maker. That's going to break
Yeah.
records on TV.
That's what we want to see. You want to be. That's the best marketing. Like
put the best players on the biggest stage.
Yeah.
They got to
That's
win,
it.
man.
And it got to go to 7 because I
Yeah.
ain't going with that
When it comes to-
3 and out, 4
Yeah,
and
yeah.
out. It got to go all the way to the last game, last
I want a
strikeout.
lot of home
Yeah.
runs.
Yes. Yo.
I need
Yeah.
like heavy hitting.
And everybody throwing 105.
Or Judge catch one off 105.
I want like I wouldn't say like a rematch and stuff like that, but the feeling I had watching the World Baseball Classic, the finals versus Japan and USA, watching that's what I want to watch when it goes to the
Man, I don't like the World Baseball
Hyped
Classic.
up.
it's a hype.
Yeah,
having Otani versus Mike Trout, that was there we go. Juggernaut.
See, that
Let's
was
do it.
that was a good one.
Yeah,
that was obviously.
We went to the first
I
round
boycotted it
of the World Baseball Classic in Miami, and that was the one we lost to Puerto Rico. And
Yeah,
that energy
that was
was.
such a sad
I've
day.
never felt like in any state, any.
This
It was-
I've been
as
to
soon as
many
you-
baseball games. I've never felt that energy in my
Well,
life.
just
I'll
walk-
tell you one thing. Have y'all been to the World Caribbean World Series in Dominican Republic? The Dominican.
Oh, I have it.
That probably-
That's what.
we was there. The World Series. Oh boy. When it was in Dominican Republic,
Yeah.
boy, that's like a club. You in
Yeah.
a club,
That sounds about
jumping, and the people going crazy. I'm talking about from both sides, or from the Mexicanos to the Dominicans. That is like
crazy.
a club party which does not stop and
Yeah.
too damn loud.
Yeah, yeah.
It is.
That sounds like Dominicans to
No
me.
one will
Funny is because like in the World Baseball Classic, like 80% of it, And most games, 80% was Dominican, and like the little 20% was the other team. So it was like a block
You know
party.
what? It depends what team. Because when
Yeah.
Venezuela played against Dominican Republic, the whole stadium was Venezuela.
That was definitely when I was there. It felt
I
like
remember that's the one we walked in. We walked into. We were just like, oh, man, it was the first game. It was
You got
DR against
goosebumps.
Venezuela. Oh my god!
You got people talking shit to you. It's like,
Yeah, I was pissed. I remember we were walking out just mad. I'm like, but then everybody's playing the music. Everybody's so lit.
Yeah,
So you're just like, I can't be mad.
Jam with the
Party. Win or lose.
Perdimos. I'm like, nigga, why y'all cheering? I'm a sore loser. I'm a big sore loser.
We went with we have a friend, his name Miguel, Mexicano.
Yeah.
And we played them the first game. And we was playing and we beat them. And let me tell you something. He enjoyed the game.
Yeah.
More. I don't even think he's a baseball fan. He just went because we went as a group of a family. A group of
right.
15, 20. But he was partying and he was taking pictures with his people. He was jumping every picture. They were like, Mexicano, come on. He was jamming. I was like, wow. He got so excited. We lost him for about 2 hours. We was like,
oh, it's the life.
hey, where Miguel at? This ain't his country. You might get that. He's down there with the Mexicans. And these big things. I was like, what the hell?
It's a good time.
Enjoyable. Yeah, baseball's a great sport.
Yeah, definitely.
In all countries.
So hopefully we get that World Series, the Dodgers and Yankees. Hopefully we get that.
That'd be
All
good.
right.
That'd be nice.
It's enough of this other baseball talk. Let's get to the man of the hour here, our special guest.
Let's go.
So usually when I have athletes or professional athletes here, I ask the same first question. Where did the love of baseball come from?
As being Hispanic, because I'm half Puerto Rican, half Dominican.
Yeah.
My father played professional baseball. And I always knew that's what I wanted to do. From, I guess, I'm honestly, I think I just born. That's it. That was in. And from young, that's all I wanted to do was play baseball. I did everything baseball. I even had, like I tell you, I'm born and raised in Harlem, 115th Street, Lenox Ave.
Hey.
And we was the first, it was only 4 Spanish people in our projects. The rest was all blacks.
Yeah.
And then and we have multiple. We got like 26 projects. So they was in the next project, there was like 3. So all my friends, I played basketball, baseball, football. None of them used to like to play baseball. So I used to bring them. Yo, come on, let's play baseball. They was like, hell no, we ain't playing baseball. I'll play basketball for 4 hours. Can we just play? Let's play baseball. That's me. So as a young kid, I knew I used to like sitting down watching baseball at home. I used to sit there and watch baseball. And like my brothers, they wanted to be in the streets running around acting crazy. So I would just sit there. So I was a mama's boy. I'm going to watch baseball and play baseball. So I knew that at the time, that's all I wanted to do was play baseball. And I used to watch it and study them like, oh, I like the way he hit, and go out the next day and try to hit like him. Yeah. And that's where I said, you know what? I knew this is what I know I'm going to play professional baseball. I knew it since the day I knew I would play baseball. This is what I'm going to do.
That's dope.
That's awesome.
And you said you grew up in Harlem, right?
I grew up right there on 115 Lenox Ave, and where I live at, it was also a lot of athletes. We had Chanel Scott, who played in the NBA. Adrian Audrey, I don't know if you know, he's Syracuse. He's the head coach. He took over for Berheimer.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I grew up with him. He lived in building 20 and 40.
That's dope.
Ron Artest. Okay, 2 blocks away. Anthony Mason, who passed away also. And half of the cast of N1, like Escalade.
Escalade.
Mark
Jackson, all the two?
they from Mark Jackson. They all from our neighborhood. David Kane, who played with St. John's. Corey Wright, who played with I think it was Vanderbilt, where he played with Shamgard or something like that. He played with Shamgard at the time.
Ali Mo?
Yeah, Ali Mo. Half of them, I grew up, watching them play baseball. And then we have, I don't know if you ever heard of the King Dome tournament in New York City, in the middle of my projects, where all the NBA stars go, where LeBron James, before he was LeBron James, he would go play Rutgers Park. Right there, all of them. I live right there. They used to all come and play.
Oh, that's dope.
Right. And I was the only athlete, like the only baseball player at the time.
So that was leading my question. So what is I'm assuming you played high school in the baseball in New York. What did the baseball team look like? If no, oh my God, we had superstars. Matter of fact, in my class of baseball in high school, they drafted 9 of us. Really?
Well, we drafted 9
at
of
your
us.
high school. 9 of y'all got drafted.
I went to Brandeis High School.
In your class, not
They
even
had
your
J.J.
school.
Rodriguez, who played with the St. Louis Cardinals in the big leagues. They had Mike Rodriguez also, who was with the Toronto Blue Jays. We have Jose Flores, who actually he signed with Oakland, ended up going with the Dodgers. He went to the big leagues too. David Wallace, also he was with Houston Astros. We had Trovin Valdez. He didn't make it too far with Baltimore. We had Walton Valdez. He went with Milwaukee. Then I went with Seattle Mariners. And a bunch of us, then after that, I went on to go to college and play. Most of them already, was released or made it to the major leagues and stuff like that. But in our class, Brandeis, because there was a league, which was the most famous league, called U Service. Okay. In New York City. If you played there, you knew you was going to go in the major league. Oh, okay. That was like the hardest league to even play in. And the owner, his name was Mel Zitter. And he had the best of New York, which Sean Dunston came out of there. Manny Ramirez, Frankie Rodriguez, not the one from California. This is another guy. He pitched with Minnesota. Matter of fact, he was with Boston. Boston drafted him. Gave him like 800-something thousand. He pitched for like 3 years, and then y'all traded him to Minnesota.
Sounds about right.
And he pitched. Right. So I played in that select group, and we all went to the best high schools, and we all got drafted.
Did you get drafted out of high school?
No, I got drafted. I went to college. After I graduated from high school, I went straight to college. And
what college did you go to?
I went to Rockland Community College, but I got offered to big universities like LSU, St. John's, but I was a mama's boy.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I wasn't leaving my mother's side. I said, I go to this school, but y'all taking my mom with me. They was like, no, son, we can't take your mother. So what I did was I went to the best junior college, community college in New York City, which was Rockland was the best baseball school. And right there, I got drafted out there in '94. And it was like 3 of us. Jamel Washington got drafted, Sauls Rivera, and me. We got drafted that same year in '94.
Did you always play catcher, or did you play any other position?
No, I used to be a shortstop.
Oh, really?
I used to be tall and lanky, and I was a shortstop. I had a great arm, had a good bat. And then one day, it comes down to, the catcher get hit, and they was like, oh, we need a catcher. Who could catch it? I was like, I used to like the catcher's gear, like click I was like, I'll do it. So I went and put on the catcher's gear. The guy stole it, I threw him out.
All right.
The guy stole it again, threw him out.
Okay.
The coach was like, hey, you're a natural. Tomorrow you're catching. I was like, all right. Threw him out. Yeah. He was like, I think you should stay as a catcher. You'll make it quicker to
and that's dope, because honestly, I don't think I've spoke to many catchers, and that's like a very unique position.
It definitely is.
It is.
And because like you're literally like calling an entire game.
No, you're the only one that sees the field up front. Everybody got their back to the game.
True.
So you see everything what's going on.
And it's like most kids, a lot of kids like play a lot of different positions when they play baseball, but like a lot of them never experienced playing a catcher.
Yes,
a lot of them don't choose a catcher. You know why? Because when a pitcher throws, most of them close their eyes. You can't do that. Yeah. You're going to miss the ball.
You'll lose it.
That's why a lot of kids don't like it, because it's more. Matter of fact, they call it the tools of ignorance. They're like, you got to be a dumb dude to play that catcher.
Like the goalie or soccer.
You get foul balls to the face, foul balls to the arm. You don't even know how your day's going to go.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Especially being that position, too, like just.
Yeah, bend down all day.
You get up, crack your knees, up and
down, up and down, up and down. Yeah, you get exhausted. But I did start off as a shortstop, and then after that, when I went to high school, I took in catching, and that's where I stood at. I said, you know what? I'll make it here.
Yeah.
I'll be good in this position, and I enjoyed it. Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot.
Right?
You literally dictate who steals and who doesn't. A team will be like, all right, we're not stealing today.
Yeah,
we can't. We tried.
That's the way they're well,
we played against Sandy? Nah, we ain't running it today.
Yeah. Can't do it.
That's a lot of pressure.
And then you control most of the game and stuff like that. Because if you know if you're going to pitch in, you're going to tell your third baseman, move towards the line or move away. We're going to go to outside pitch. You control what's going on. The pitches counts, who's up. Like, you got to know who's up to bat. Like a Soto, you got, oh boy, we throw him a fastball, it's gone. So we got to find a way to pitch around him or something.
So the catcher usually picks like the pitches?
Yes, the catcher selects the pitches now. Now in the minor leagues, now in the minor leagues, some coaches, they got, I don't know, I haven't seen it yet, but they have like the buzzer thing now.
I've heard about that.
You know what? I've seen it, but I don't even know how, like the function of it. Like how does this really work? Like me, I used to do the fingers and stuff.
They wave it off like, nah.
Yeah, then you go after he wave it off. That means we'll go to the second sign because the dude is hitting. You be like, now the second sign. The first one you go to first, no. Then you go to second sign. You shake it off again. We'll go back to the first sign. Like that. Now they got the buzzer thing. Now you just go, boom. You go, okay, curveball.
Oh, yeah, that's for free.
That's what the catcher do. I don't know if you ever seen a catcher block his knee. He has a gadget on his knee or on his wrist.
Really? I've never noticed.
So he hits the button and he has a piece in it that's in the hat. There's an earpiece.
Oh,
which says
okay.
Curveball, fastball, slider.
So the catchers are like essentially more of a quarterback than we think.
Yeah.
He is the quarterback.
Like
More of
the
the point.
He is.
The
He actually
point
is.
guard or that's crazy.
He actually is the one that, like I told you, sees the game from the front. Everybody else got their back towards it.
That's a tough position.
Do you also do a lot of like the
you
field
have it.
shifts, like shifting of like the infield?
Yeah, depending. But now I don't know if you know now.
Yeah, they changed it. Right?
Baseball. There you go.
They have it on his
Yeah, there you go.
wristband.
See, he has it on his wristband there.
That's wild.
So just like a
Times have
quarterback on the wristband
so,
like that. That's
so
crazy.
yeah, now I don't know. Like I tell you, baseball has changed a lot. Now you can't shift. A shortstop can't go over to second base.
right.
He has to
I
stay
forgot that
next to the bag. But before, when I played, you can have everybody, big poppies, everybody coming to this. Now you can't do that. So they trying to make the game more fair.
yeah.
In other words, baseball, they want more excitement.
More runs.
They say people go to the ball game to see home runs.
How do you feel about the clock? Like the new, as a catcher, like
Well, you know what? I'm gonna honestly tell you, it speeds up the game.
Yeah.
That's cool. Because I played games where it was like 28 innings. It's like 3 in the morning.
By then, they go, just hit it.
On a Saturday, and then the next day we play at 1 o'clock.
Jesus.
Man. So I've been to games like the clock is a good thing. I like that. I like that.
I
But,
do too.
Yeah.
It kind of brought me back into the game because
kinda did,
you be
right?
sitting there like, I can't sit 3 hours and watch a game, but I could catch. Some of these games would be too like.
Innings
Yeah,
quick.
that's what they want. They want now baseball wants a 2-hour game. That's it. Y'all remember Nomar? Nomar get up in there.
With all the straps held up.
Yeah. he-
Pause, step back, roll over in like, dude.
Yeah. And you done drank a beer already. I gotta get another beer.
The first pitch is a ball.
Do it again. And a beer at a ballpark like $17, $18.
God.
Oh, I know.
You leave out of here. If you go with $100, you're drinking just one beer.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I
Because
don't
you're
drink
gonna
too much beers when
leave
I'm out
out of
there.
there broke. So
Yeah.
that's why the clock is good because they trying to cut it down. That's what baseball wants. Cut it down.
you feel
And,
about
and
the
they
OT
do the
though?
second base right when the extra innings, man.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say, how you feel about overtime
that.
with the second base?
I like that. I like that. You know,
Anything
why?
to speed up the game, like-
yeah, I like it because it makes it simple. What you no outs, you bunt the ball, move the dude to third, hit a fly ball, the guy wins.
Yeah,
That's
game
it.
over.
The only thing bad about it is you could be pitching a no hitter. The man's on second base, hits a fly
score.
ball, he score.
There goes that.
There goes
So I don't know.
Was that still count though? He didn't.
I don't know
get
what
there.
what counts and what doesn't count.
He lost the game.
But
That's crazy.
I don't think that should count as an RBI. If I go up in the 10th inning and I hit a single and he scores from second, I don't think that should count as RBI.
Like, that's still an RBI.
That's not fair. Like, I mean, yes, it is an RBI still.
It's a run batted in. He sacrificed himself. He sacrificed himself.
I guess.
To bring that run in.
That's kinda cheap.
Yes, it is.
That's the worst way to lose.
Yeah, that's the but worst way to lose is you pitching a no hitter.
Exactly.
Boop boop. Hey, I just
Some-
lost a
some-
no hitter.
Some dude just lost a no hitter in the 9th a couple days ago, a home run.
It's crazy. So that's how the game is. And let me tell you something. The game is evolving. It's going to be worse. A lot of people is going to stop going to the game because now, like I told you, the bases was 15 inches. Now it's 18. Look like a pizza box.
They even make it. I didn't even know they made that bigger.
Yeah, now it's 18 inches. It used to be 15.
You even notice the steals are up a little bit,
Yeah, I
buddy?
did. I did. People were better.
Now,
Cunha had 90 of them shit since last year.
now you got the pitcher. If he throws 3 times the first base, the dude gets second base automatically free.
This makes so much sense because I always when I look at Ohtani, it's like, how is he second place in stolen
Yes.
bases right now?
You definitely. You said that last episode too.
Change
Yeah, it's just- he doesn't look like a fast person. At
No,
all.
he doesn't look.
It's like, how is he stealing bases?
He's also
How is
like
he
6'5".
second behind Ellie De La Cruz? How's
A speedster.
Yeah, because the pitchers. The pitchers not turn it around.
Yeah.
To throw, because if you throw there 3 times, you got to give them a free base. So for that, you just let my catcher. And right now, they don't have good catchers in Major League Baseball. Yadier was the last dude that's there, and one of the best throwing catchers, but he super sucks. But I thought Boston should have took him was Martin Maldonado. That he was with Houston. and with the White Sox, they let him go. I was like, Boston needs to pick this kid up. Why? Because he took Houston Astros pitching staff, and he made them phenomenal when they won it.
Yeah.
I said, bring him. He could control. But Boston,
we got Connor Wong.
yeah, and they like him. Connor Wong, he's having a great year. Everybody has a great year every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully next year, I hope he have a good year. But Boston needs a catcher.
Yeah.
And what Boston needs to do is get rid of Cora. And you know why?
It's time.
Because you have Veritek there. Veritek is bench coach there.
Yeah,
That's true.
If you put Veritek to manage there, I guarantee you 100%, Manny will come. Ortiz will come.
Yeah.
Pedro will come. Pedro will be a pitching coach. If Veritek takes over.
what we need.
Even, you know
That'd
who?
be amazing.
Pedroia.
Oh,
Who
yeah.
actually-
Well, yeah. Why wasn't Pedroia?
Why don't we always do that? Like, bring back, like...
Yeah, because you know what? Y'all got to go back to when y'all was a winning team, champions. That type of camaraderie. Get that going again.
That's a lot of
How the Boston
experience
get-
that they can...
Yeah, bring experience. Well, I'm going to tell you something. If I see Pedro as my pitching coach, Hall of Famer, my hitting coach is Big Papi.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make these guys happy. I'm going to work with
hell
them
yeah.
to learn everything.
Right. Imagine Bello.
They will
with
come.
Pedro Martinez. Like,
Hey, imagine, and they compare him. They be like, oh, he's a Martinez type of pitcher. So imagine Martinez there with him. That kid will be
Yeah, and
on
he's-
fire.
he's young, too, so
and
it's
plus,
not-
them kids will play just to impress. you know,
Yeah.
their coaches and stuff. And then you have a winning team. That's where you get him. I'm telling you, Coro needs to go and bring Veritek in. He will produce a great
Hopefully.
team. Yeah.
right? That'd be nice.
Let's get back
love
to enough of the Red Sox. Let's go back to. So you get drafted. You said 94.
94, yeah.
So let's go back to the moment. How was that? I mean, it's your kid's dream. It's a kid's dream. Get drafted.
We finished playing, and there was Jim Beattie, Seattle. There was Tom Sullivan from the Pirates, and then there was this guy. His name was Charles. I think like Charles Putten, something like that. He was with Milwaukee. So my dad was there. So they was like, look, we gonna draft him, but we gonna offer him this much. One was giving me 30,000. One was giving 20,000. Seattle, Jim Beattie said, well, we'll give you 50,000, but what you're gonna do is we'll draft you. We're gonna give you 50, but we're gonna send you to Dominican Republic. You ain't going to spring training. From Dominican Republic, you're going straight to Class A. So they spoke with my dad. My dad was like, yeah, that sounds good. Send him there. But this is the thing. I never been to Dominican Republic.
I was gonna ask. It's like,
Never in my
how
life.
was it living, growing up in the Bronx or in Harlem? I mean,
my father never took us to Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
Never in his life. So that
weird.
was out of him. My dad never said, come on, let's go visit my mother and father and stuff like that. Never took us. So they draft me, but then there you go.
are you living out there?
They sent me over there, right? So I signed with Seattle. Well, I'm happy as hell, Seattle Mariners. And who signed me was the GM at the time of the Seattle Mariners. His name was Jim Beattie. He used to pitch for the Yankees, actually. And they go, okay, you leaving in 2 weeks. I said, all right, cool. Man, I'm going to DR. Man, when I get over there, they pick me up. They take me to a house.
Yeah.
They take me to the house, right? First, they give me the ballpark. I work out with the Dominican kids, right? They always say, and I was a draft pick. They used to call me, draft. Ese draft. But I knew a couple of them.
Yeah.
Because I played in New York City in high school against a couple of them that was there. They were like, DeLeon, draft. Cool. Finish practice. They go, hey, llévalo para la casa. All right, take me to the house. We go to the house, sitting there. I was sitting right there, too. And the players, they eating and everything. DeLeon, there's food there. Oh, yeah, let me eat. I eat with them. Then I'm sitting in the porch, waiting. Then there's another kid named Solín Moreno. I go, hey, what time they picking me up, take me to the hotel? He go, don't worry about it. They coming right now. It's like 3:30. 7 o'clock, I go, hey, did they forget about me? He go, no, they coming to pick you up, take you to the hotel. It's like 11 o'clock at night now.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, you sure they coming to pick me up? He go, yeah, they coming to pick you up. Don't worry about it. Just stay right there. Then one kid comes, another kid who played La Chachara, his name was Delgado. He go, DeLeon, this is the hotel, dude. Go grab a sponge and put it on top of a bunk bed. That's where you sleeping. Like, you lying to me. That's a lie. He go, yeah, this is it. This is it.
That's
So
why.
I said, no hotel? He go, nah. I was like, I was going to
And they was just playing the whole time.
Yeah, they was hey, I
New
started
guy.
to cry.
Oh, man,
I was like, what the hell did I get into?
yeah, I couldn't imagine.
They had bunk beds, and it wasn't like bunk beds like the regular bunk beds here. It was bunk beds made. You know, they put the metal pipes, and then they had chains.
Yeah.
Like this, and then you put the cojín, like the sponge, big, thick sponge, but not no Tempur-Pedic, the sponge.
No,
You fucking you wash plates with.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So I go, oh man, forget it. I'm here, right? I'm here already. What am I gonna do? All right, so I go. The dude hooked me up. Delgado, he's a cool dude. He hooked me up. I go, all right, look, I'm gonna hook you up. He gave me a thing called Moquitero for the bugs.
I was about to ask that too. You got the net.
And one kid was like, look, here, I'm gonna lend you my fan. I was like, cool, all right, now I'm good, comfortable. Then I go, all right, I want to take a shower. He was like, yeah, it's right over there. What? I'm like, yo, there's no knob for water to turn on the water. He was like, oh, you La Lucha? I said, yeah, where's that one water? He would go, nah, man. Cha-cha.com, he gave me a bucket.
Oh,
I was like, what is this?
the bucket.
He go, this is your bath. I was like, what am I gonna do with it? They open up a well.
Oh, the well. Yeah.
Throw it up. Oh, boy, I was like, now I really started crying. I was like, I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die. Well, after that all passed, now I'm Dominican. Love it here. Now with the
Now
bucket.
you started adapting to it. You figure it out.
Now, cojín, now I'm buying two of them. Let me go buy my own joint.
So
Get my own fan.
we had something weird growing up.
Yeah,
When we
yeah.
went to DR. So my dad, his pops was from La Capital, and his mom's side was in Santiago. So every time we visited, we would visit 1 week in La Capital and 1 week in Santiago. And I can tell y'all fans of ours, if you've never been in DR, they're pretty fucking different. You know what I mean? Those two things.
There's a difference.
So we would go, stop in the Capital, you know, nice big house, everything's nice, shower, like regular.
Everything's working, yeah.
But then we would make that drive to Santiago, and we would get the bucket and all that. And we're just like, we're kids from Massachusetts. We're like, what is like shower?
What's going on?
Dirt roads, cold water.
Boy, you hot water.
The lights are out all the time. You're just like, what in the world? So we can definitely relate.
Yeah, well, after that, we practiced. We used to practice every day in Los Trinitarios. That was the name of the park. And La Charlie de Golf. Practice every day there. Every day. Then they started, and that's where over there, David Ortiz. Y'all know him as David Ortiz. He was David Arias for us.
Oh, okay.
That's his real last name, Arias.
Oh,
his real
really?
last name was Arias.
Okay.
Ortiz, because he got into a little problem with his parents, his father. His father never raised him, so he never used his father's name. So then he changed it to his mother's, which became David Ortiz. Oh, he was with us in Seattle in '94 in El Trinitario.
Wow.
So you were practicing with David Ortiz?
Yeah, all the time. Yeah, he was a power. He was a power hitter. Let me tell you something. He did suck. He used to hit like 129, but he will hit you 20 home runs over there. He was good. He was good. He had power. That's what he
Makes
had.
contact, it's out.
Yeah. And first base, he had a good glove until I don't know what the hell happened. After Minnesota, he went kaput. Yeah, we was with him. Then the year before that, Alex Rodriguez, I played with him in '94. Once they sent me out, we was in Aqua Sox in Washington, in Seattle, Washington, Spokane. Yeah. We was there for a while. And then he came to play with Escogido. I don't know if y'all know that he played winter ball, Alex.
In DR?
In DR, yeah. 94, he played.
Because he wouldn't even play for us in the World Baseball Classic. This is hard for me to believe.
Well, he played with Escogido, but he super sucked also. He didn't do too good. And then within like 94, that once they sent me to the States, we was there together like a week, and then he went to AA, which was the Timber Rattlers in Wisconsin. And then from there, I went to AA. Then he went to AAA, and then next thing you know, 19 years old, he was in the big leagues, and I was like, damn, look, we was balling and stuff like that. And then the following year, I'm excited going to spring training. And right there in spring training, they called me. They was like, we just traded you. Traded me to the Giants, yeah, for Salomon Torre. Me and Wilson Delgado went to the Giants. We went to the Giants, and they got the Giants. Then Seattle got Salomon Torre. He was a pitcher at the time. He was a good pitcher at the time. And then I spent like a year and a half with Seattle. Then I spent the rest from '95 all the way to '98. with the Giants. I was with Barry Bonds and all them. Barry Bonds, Richard, with Royce Clayton, JT Snow.
I forgot about Royce Clayton.
Marvin Bernaldo, Dave Russell's our third baseman.
You ever meet Ken Griffey when you were in
Ken
Seattle?
Griffey, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ken Griffey and his brother, too. We played with his brother. His brother was with us, too. His brother's named Craig.
Oh, Craig Griffey.
Yeah,
I didn't even know he had a brother.
Yeah, he had a brother named Craig. Yeah, but he sucked too. But, because his brother was a big star. He had his little Mercedes. He thought he was fly.
He was like Giannis's brother. Like, yeah, you can come with me, but like,
yeah, he thought he was all fly and stuff. He was doo-doo too. He sucked and stuff. Then went to the Giants and then went to big league camp there, '96 with them. Then that's where I had my most fun, because then I was in big league camp, Barry Bonds with all the big dogs. His father was hitting coach, Dusty Baker was the manager, GM.
I just watched like that Willie Mays
documentary.
Yeah, that was so good.
Yeah, hey, let me tell you, them are good people, man.
Yeah.
If you only knew Willie Mays, he would come to the stadium and talk to us, and like if we was regular people. Now Barry Bonds, a lot of people have bad concepts of him. Like, he was arrogant and, he's all...
Oh, we believe here
that
he's the best player I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, no, hey, let me tell you something.
We don't...
Yo, he is... His hitting, his skill... Let me tell you something. I don't care how much steroids you could use. It's not going to help you hit the ball.
Yeah.
Because you could get a Ronnie Coleman right now to try to hit a ball. He ain't going to hit it down. I don't care how much muscle you have or have. Yeah. You ain't going to hit a ball. It takes skills for you to hit that ball. And he will work out like... Spring training we would have to be there at 9. He will be there at 6. Just working, hitting. I try hitting for an hour, and shit, I can't even lift up my hands after that. Yeah. And he would do it for like 3 hours straight. Damn. And then go play.
But in practice,
That's why he's...
That's how you separate yourself from the
rest.
From the kids, from the boys, yeah. And I had great seasons there. Then from there, I went to San Jose Class A. Then I went to AA. Then I went to AAA to Fresno, and then in '98 it just happened that my shoulder snapped in half. Yeah, '98, and actually I was having a great day. I was catching with the Fresno Grizzlies in Fresno, California. That was our AAA. Having a good day. I think I was like 3 for 4 that day, and all of a sudden, I don't know. I just threw a ball, and I heard it go snap. But my shoulder didn't, it was still attached until I threw again, and that's when the whole thing dropped, and my bone went to the armpit, so I was like lopsided. So they grabbed me there, and then they did an initial surgery there inside the stadium. I don't know if you know, most of the stadiums, they have a medical facility.
Oh, really?
No, I did not know that. You can perform a surgery
under the stadium. You have that's where you think them Yankees, them doctors and stuff like that. The only reason sometimes they take you out in the ambulance because if it's real big, or it's something that's very dangerous, then they won't do it. But most of the times you have the doctor there and they have a surgeon there, and he'll take care of you from right there. So they did initial to stabilize it. They stabilized it, and then this was like in October. And then next thing you know, in New Year's Eve, that December, New Year's Eve, I'm ready to party. They called me, hey, we're going to be at the hospital, be there at 6 in the morning. I was like, what, 6 in the morning, New Year's Eve? The Giants flew and did initial surgery in New York City to me.
Damn.
Yeah, they flew to Cabrini
Hospital. Are you
Hospital.
even allowed to get surgery after? Like, you probably drinking on a New Year's
No, it was New Year's Eve. They called me like around... It was like around 10 at night. It was like, don't drink, don't eat nothing.
So too late.
We'll be there.
Right? I'm at the club.
Hey, as soon as I got in there, surgery, they did it. I was partying like high as a kite. Partying with my arm in a sling and stuff. Yeah. And then after that, I was like, all right. Then I go do rehab, go to spring training. And then they just gave it to me. Yeah. Damn. They asked me, how you feeling? And supposedly, and I don't know if you know, baseball, most of the time, if you hurt, don't tell them you hurt.
Yeah.
Because you through.
Yeah.
So they asked me, how you feel? But I was excited because I was in spring training and I was killing. So I said, you know what? They're going to send me to AAA. And then, the manager and even Barry Bonds, Bobby Bonds was like, hey, let me tell you something. You one of the best throwing catchers here. You better than Yorbi Torre Alba, Marcus Jansen. We had a quarterback. He was from Michigan State. His name was Michael Johnson. He was from Michigan State. He was their quarterback. He played with us. He was there with us. They was like, you way better. You got this job if you just hold your head and do what you got to do. I was like, cool. I was so excited. I was like, all right, we're going to break camp. I know they're going to send me to AAA because the AA manager was like, hey, we want him. We're going to send him to AA. And the AAA manager was like, nah, we're going to leave him here. If he doesn't do good here, then we'll send him to you. So me excited, I was like, they go, DeLeon, you could play? I was like, yeah, I could play. They was like, all right, you going to come in for defense. It was like the 8th inning. I was like, all right. Go in the 8th inning. Matter of fact, we playing against Seattle.
Oh, yeah.
Seattle, we in Peoria. We in Peoria, Arizona. That was with spring training. Man, pitching that day was actually a Randy Johnson. He pitched that day. Man.
Randy
Not
Johnson.
me. He was pitching that day. Yeah. And I caught, we won that game. As soon as I got on the bus, they was like, go to the office. They want to talk to you. I was like, I was still excited though. I was like, yeah, I'm going to break camp AAA.
Yeah.
When I walked into that office, there was already a guy crying.
Oh,
His name was Danny Toppings. He was with the organization 5 years. He was a catcher with them too. He was crying. As soon as I see him crying,
That's not a good sign. That's not a good
as
sign.
soon as I see him crying, I said, oh, Jesus. I'm next. He was like, I could remember everywhere. He was like, I gave you my best years of my life to y'all. Y'all gonna do me like this? I was like, oh boy.
You just walk through the door like.
I was like, I better come up with a better line. Than that. Sure enough, hey, as soon as he left, Bobby Evans, he was the farm director. He go, well, DeLeon, I was like, all right, just lay it on me. He was like, we're gonna have to let you go. The organization, they getting rid of most of the people that was hurt. We trying to rebuild. I was like, all right, no problem. But this is where they catch you at. But you know what? You are gonna be a major league player. I said, so then why you let me go then? It was like, oh, you're gonna make. We know you're gonna make it, but he was like, but just not with us. I was like, this bullshit. So next thing you know, right there, he type up, dip, my flight comes out. Cheat. Like, you're leaving at 11 in the morning.
Just like that.
Hey, let me tell you something. As soon as I got out of there, the first person that saw me was Barry Bonds' pop, Bobby. He goes, DeLeon, where you going? I bet you they send you to AAA. I go, nah, they just released me. He go, what? He grabbed me by the hand. Come on, let's go back in there. He gave it to Mr. Evans. He was like, y'all let DeLeon go? He go, yeah, we have to let him go, Mr. Bonds. It was like, why? Give me a good reason why we got to let him go. No, he was hurt. He's like, so what? You see how he throws? He's the best throwing catcher in this organization right now. Not your top 3 that you got sucks compared to him. And plus, the one you gave over $1 million bonus, he been in the same Class A for the last 5 years. His name was Sean Connor, this little kid. He was in the minor. He was the top. He was supposed to be the top draft. Yeah. They gave him $1 million to sign, and he was in Class A for the last 5 years.
Damn.
He was like, y'all letting something like go. And he told me like that. My son is what built this team, and you gonna let talent like this go? It was like, there's nothing we could do. He was like, you know what? He told me like, hey, y'all bullshit. Y'all don't know talent when you're. And as soon as I was like, hey, Mr. Bonds, you don't got to go through all that. You don't got to go through all that.
That's an honor.
Honestly, I wouldn't even remember it. Kind of like, Bonds is talking to that's dope.
That's how good he was. He talked to everybody. He worked with everybody. And he knew talent. He saw. Yeah. And he always would talk. He's like, hey, you the best throwing catcher here. We have not seen nobody throw just like you. And they had their top catcher with Marcus Jansen, and they had Yordi Vito Alba. He was from Venezuela. And he was like, hey. And he told me, you know what? I'm going to call some people. And you know what he did? Because then Oakland called me one time. Yeah. Yeah, I was so after that, I went on. I got released, went on, and then in 2000, Oakland called me. And they was like, oh, we got a deal for you and stuff like that. I was like, all right, cool. Where you sending me? They was like, we're going to have to send you to Class A. I was like, Class A? I was like, man, I want to play baseball. And I remember she was like, they sent me to Louisiana. Louisiana, Alexandria, Louisiana.
That's not a good place either.
No, oh my God.
The trenches.
Yeah, so they shipped me out there, and then they shitted on me too. They released me, let me go. And then that's it. I was at home working out, playing sandlot baseball. Yeah. And then next, 2001 comes. They have a workout. The head scout for the Yankees, his name was Cesar Pressbox in New York. So he calls me and say, hey, you want to make $50? I say, yeah, why not? He say, I got 2 pitchers I want to see. I don't got a catcher that could catch these kids like you can. Can you come to Katona Park? I said, yeah, I'll be there. $50, I'll do it. Yeah. So I went. At the time, the player director was there. His name was Marcus Newman. He was the player director for the Yankees, the organization. So they do their thing, see, and he goes, hey, I want to see DeLeon. I want to see him too. DeLeon, throw to second base. I went, pull it. Yeah. Oh, wow, that's great. Do it again. Here, swing. All right, cool. Next thing you know, like 2 weeks later, hey, this is Marcus. How you doing? Hey, can you report to Bridgeport, Connecticut? I was like, all right, what time my flight leave? He go, no, you take the Amtrak. There's a train that passes through your house. It's going to take you there. It's going to take about an hour and 45 minutes to get there. Can you get there? I said, hell yeah, I could be there. Yeah. Packed myself up real fast. Ended up with the Yankees there. That's dope. Yeah, the manager there was Stump Merrill and Butch Weiniger. And I played 1 season with them. And like I tell you, since I was damaged goods, and then after that, I got elbow surgery twice and then shoulder surgery. Man. Then after that, I was traveling. Then 2002 with Detroit Tigers, 2003 again with Detroit Tigers, and there I said, you know, I'm gonna make it to the major leagues there because the manager, the GM was Mickey White. He goes, hey, if you have another great season like that, like the 2002, 2003, I'm gonna guarantee you're gonna have a spot. And with that, they traded. They moved Brandon Hinge, who was their catcher.
I remember him.
To third base, and then they brought in a Venezuelan, Luis Rodriguez, who was a catcher. He said, "You gonna be his backup in the big leagues." I said, "Cool." So I'm chilling. New Year's Eve. Yeah. Look at ESPN. Detroit Tigers signed Ivan Rodriguez.
Oh, damn!
Punch! Yeah. Next thing you know. Release. Oh, damn. Sandy DeLeon and some other players. They're gone. I was like, oh, he called me and said, look, I couldn't do nothing about it.
It's Pudge.
Yeah, Pudge, and then we have to make room in the roster. You know, we got to do a 40-man and stuff like that. So I said, all right. Then after that, went to Arizona in 2005. Did 1 year with them in AA, the Sidewinder, the Tucson Sidewinder. Had a good year, nothing. Then 2006, I'm here, chilling with her, doing nothing. They call Bob Weirs. He was the GM at the time. He goes, DeLeon, what you doing? I said, I just finished from playing the baseball game. They was out here doing shit. They was like, we need you for 10 days. Yeah. Colorado Rockies. I said, I'll be right there. What time? Yeah. They was like, you got to come to New Haven, Connecticut. They was called the New Haven Ravens. Okay. She drove me. Got there. All right. Well, hey, thanks for coming unexpectedly. We're going to pay you this one. I said, as long as you're going to pay me, we're all right for the 10 days. We cool. She left, suit up. He said, you catching tonight? I said, what happened? He go, our 2 catchers got hurt. I was like, all right, I'll play. Forget it. Played that day. I went 4 for 4 that night. Word. Next day, 3 for 4. Okay. Next day, 2 for 4. Yeah. Next day, again, 3 for 4. And now Bob Wills is like, hey, send him down. You start catching. You playing for us. Yeah. And I stood the whole season. Yeah, I stood the whole season there. I ended up hitting like 3-something there.
Word. That's dope.
But then next year, the same thing. They was like, oh, you know, it was a 10-day contract. You impressed us, but you know we have no room because now you got to give 40. Put me in a 40-man roster. Yeah, that means you got to let one of your prospects either go, put them on assignment, another team take them, or you got to release them. They weren't going to do that because I'm damn as good. They would do so.
So what's the point of college baseball? Like, would you rather go to a minor league straight out of high school, or would you rather go to like a D1 college baseball school?
You know what? There's a double-edged sword with the college things, right? So college, you could go and play. Yeah. You could get drafted all 4 years. Your first year in college, you get drafted, so you get more money out of it. Now, when you get drafted out of college, you know you're going to get a good amount of money because now the reason they give you a signing bonus is because you're giving up your right to leave school. Yeah. Okay. But this is the deal, though. You could play 4 years of college. They'll draft you every year. But your last year, you could kill it. I'm talking about kill it. And they'll go, hey, we're going to draft you. They was like, all right, cool. How much you going to give me, $1 million? They're going to go, nah, we're going to give you $1. You be like, what? Why $1?
Because where else are you going to go?
He goes, it's your last year. Either you play pro baseball or you go work in society like any normal person. So what do?
Dirty game. Yo.
That is a
Hey,
thing.
that's what I'm saying. That's why most of the time, if you're gonna do that, take your second year or your third year. If you go your fourth year, they probably would even tell you, hey, we're gonna give you a pair of socks. You be like, I ain't taking no socks. All right, good. Go work. Go in no corporate world work.
Go finish your degree.
That's what they tell you.
That's
So what you
crazy,
do,
though.
but you know what's bad about it too is you'll go play. And if you don't have a good year, they give you a pair of socks. They be like, he's out of here. Get rid of him. They get rid of you. That's the difference in college.
Yeah.
In college. That's why a lot of them, most of them, what was good about it, most of them graduate. 80% of all professional baseball players that was born American here go to college, they graduated.
Oh, okay.
Or if not, they'll go, okay, I'll take them pair of socks, but you're going to have to pay my last 2 years of school, the organization. They were like, all right, take the socks and we'll pay the 2 years of school. What you call it just finished being a doctor now, Marcus Stroman. With Toronto, he left out of college. He got drafted his second year. He told I think it was the Cubs or someone he was with. He said, hey, Av, you got to pay my school, my last 2 years. They said, all right, dude. And he finished it this year. He's a doctor.
That's crazy.
He went back to school, and he went to Duke University.
Shout out
There we
Duke.
go.
Yeah, and he graduated. That's the double-edged sword of college. Signing as a free agent in college. You have to be careful or get a good agent that can talk a good game in college. That's the way difference, yeah.
It was like, what's the point? Might as well just go right into it. Like,
Maybe you're not ready yet, you know?
oh yeah, right.
Yeah. Well, that's one good part of it because now in college you use aluminum bat.
Oh yeah.
When you come to the minor league baseball, now you going wood. You don't hit 400-foot shots with aluminum bat. Now you hitting about 320. You just barely getting them over the wall until you learn how to use that wooden bat. So that'd be most of the time where you see one of them top picks get a lot of money because he's already, he's going to do good. Like Bryce Harper. I don't know if y'all know Bryce Harper. he never went to high school. He did his GED.
Yeah, he did.
His father was a college coach.
I never knew he didn't go there.
And his father put him straight into college to play with him.
That's crazy.
That's why at the age of 18, he was already in AAA. 19, he was already in the major leagues, killing baseball. His father ain't let him go to high school. You're going to take your GED.
Nah, don't waste your time. Let's get it.
Yeah.
You get to that.
Number one pick. Like, you don't need to.
Yeah, he's going to be number one, so don't worry about it. 16.
Wow.
So that's the difference with college baseball.
That's awesome, honestly.
Yeah, a lot of kids don't know that. A lot of
I
kids
definitely
think,
didn't-
oh, I'm
I
going to
didn't
go
know
to
that.
college,
Well,
get drafted. You got to watch out how you do it in college.
Yeah, because no
So
one
nobody
thinks
ever
that
like
way.
gets drafted and goes right to the majors. Is that ever
Well,
like?
you can.
Some pitchers just did it.
Oh yeah.
Well, not right to it, but I think he got drafted.
Yeah, well, you gotta put him in the minor league system. Let him see how he could throw, what he could do. Because basically, when they do stuff like that, they send you the best leagues to know where you're going to be a major league player. Is one, the Florida State League. That's one of the hardest, Class A.
Yeah.
And then you got Double A. Once you're in Double A and you play there, now you know. Because AAA, no. Because AAA is, most of them is, they already got 12 years in the minor leagues, or some was called up and brung back down.
Yeah.
And then you got these old dudes. So now you got, let's say, an old guy like a Chris Sales pitching to you. Then the dude that throws 105, who's in Double A, you want to face him to know, I got the talent to hit this ball. Like that. That's the difference in levels of baseball. Yeah. But like I always tell kids too, you could get a kid out of high school now, or a local kid. He's the baddest in Salem. He's the best. He's the killer. But when you get to the minor league, there's 1,000 kids just like you. Bad, the best, phenomenal. It's just out of that 1,000, 2 or 3 stick out. Be like, he is good.
I never understood how Salem, a city full of Dominicans, didn't have the best baseball team.
That's a whole different question.
No,
you know what I mean?
just thinking about,
that's a lot of political. I don't want to.
You also got to
I'm trying to keep my Salem connects. You know, if I start talking bad on them, then, man, I can't get these coaches on
you know
here.
what? Hey,
I didn't get it.
You know,
I always say the same thing.
Even Salem, Lynn, and all them. That's a big. That was a big.
You would think that North Shore.
They would draft at least 9 or 10 a year.
Yeah, right.
Could come play and stuff, but. I don't like me coaching. She always asks me, "Hey, won't you talk to the school and see you coach college or something like that?" I just don't like to deal with
punk ass kids. Yeah.
I feel you. That's how I feel with basketball, because I'm like borderline. Like,
and now
should I start coaching?
No, you're not in the generation where so when I was good, I played Little League, I played all this stuff. These coaches will scream at you, man. These coaches will literally make you run laps. And now we're at the age where everybody's sensitive. You can't yell at these kids like that.
You can't.
Let me tell you something.
It is different.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you. One day I was in Double A. I was playing, right? I struck out 4 times, right? I struck out 4 times. I was mad. Oh shit, man, mad. Then the next day, again played, struck out 3 times. I was like, oh man. So I called my mom. I was like, Mom, I don't know what's going on, Ma. I already got 7 strikeouts. She was like, what do you think you're doing? I said, I don't know. She go, so why you don't go bunt the ball, bitch? You like, yo, bunt it down there, bro. You can't hit it, bunt that ball. That's what she told me, just like that. So just bunt the ball, bitch. Yeah, maybe that'll work.
Get you on base.
And she know my mom. She know, she know my mom. You speak with my mom. My mom will tell you some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
My mom don't like baseball at all. My mom hates
really?
baseball. Yeah, my
Really?
mom. Oh, my mom hate baseball. Yeah, she don't like it. When I used to leave places, you know, I played in Colombia, I played in Venezuela, I played in Mexico, I played in Nicaragua. I've been to Japan and play.
Oh,
and,
nice.
you know, and I used to leave, and Ma, I gotta go. All right, you go. And then I used to come back with all these bats. He was like, I don't know, you into something fishy and stuff like that. I mean, where you at? I will call her. Sandy, where you at? I'm in Colombia. I don't know. That don't sound right and stuff like that. What are they paying you? Because you always come with bats. Are you playing for baseball bats? I play. Hey, let me tell y'all the honest truth, so y'all can know. My mom never saw me play professional baseball in her life.
Really?
My mom never.
I don't think my mom ever seen me play basketball ever.
No?
Yeah, my mom didn't. But we don't mention that to her. But my dad told me. I said, yo, you know, Mommy never came to any of my practice or games. He's like, don't ever tell her that shit.
Yeah,
my dad was at everything, though.
My mom was a nurse.
Mommy
so
tried.
my mom
Yes.
used to work 12-hour
Yeah.
shifts.
Yeah.
But like I told you, she ain't like baseball at all. So, you know, the professional stuff, she didn't like it. So she, like, your mom playing, oh, okay.
Hey, have fun.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, that's how my mom.
And there was no, and you know what's bad about it? There was no YouTube. There wasn't no this back
yeah,
in the day.
yeah, no,
They didn't even have phones with video. At least, like me, if I would have phone now, like back then, I would have took picture of Barry Bond Alley.
Oh,
yeah.
All the little, like,
But now you had to go to Walmart and get the. Hey, hold on. You take 10 pictures, and out of 10, 2 came out good because the sun messed up the film.
You gotta wait like a week to get it back.
I
thought this one came out good.
And the person already at what you at Walmart done seen your pictures already. Let me take this one.
Oh, is that Barry Bonds?
10, 1 didn't come out right, so we throw them out when they don't come out right. Yeah, so it never stuff like. But
I know.
I gotta cut your question. You ever caught a no hitter?
have I caught one? Yes, Joe Gannon, a knuckleball pitcher.
Oh, that must have been tough,
Joe,
right?
Hey. That's the hardest.
I would think so.
Yeah, that's the hardest thing to catch. But I don't know if you know they give you a special glove for that.
Oh, really?
You don't
Okay.
catch with a regular catcher.
I noticed that.
I didn't
They give
know
you
that.
like a Goldie glove. Yeah,
Because you don't know where that ball's gonna go. Just catch some shit somewhere.
Yeah, Joe Gannon in 2004 that I was with the Pirates. 2004. Matter of fact, that year I also played with Ricky Henderson with us.
Ricky Henderson.
Yeah, Ricky Henderson.
Jesus.
Ricky,
Wow.
and the next year I think Canseco also was there with us.
Canseco.
We had Canseco.
Snitch ass.
I played. Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, y'all call him a snitch and everything.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? He wasn't the snitch.
Oh, he wasn't?
You know what it is? He did it smart. He got paid.
Yeah.
He got paid to talk.
Oh, really?
But he wasn't the one that came out with it. It was other people who came out with it before him.
Before he
You
just
know
got-
what? He just
It was
took
gonna come out. It was gonna come out.
He
regardless.
just
took
the
that
big
check
name
first.
that
He was just the one that took advantage and made the money off of it. But it was
makes
other
sense.
people. Oh my God, it was other
So
people.
I asked about the no hitter thing because we hear like when your pitcher has a no hitter, no one talks to them. Everybody's like, that's true. So you're literally sitting there.
He sits in a corner by himself. You don't even say.
stay in his own.
They haven't. No, you don't even say they haven't hit the ball. You don't say nothing. You don't say nothing with the word ball in it. You just like, yeah, hit it, catch it. Nobody say that.
No, nobody's speaking
That's
to
it.
you.
Nobody's.
I think that's kind of
corner
weird
quiet.
though. Like I felt like
No,
if I'm a pitcher and I've got no hitter, like obviously don't mention no hitter. But like, talk to me like I'm normal. Like if you're
No.
sitting, if you're away from me in the corner, I'm sitting there just.
if I'm in the zone,
I'll be in
let
my
me
head.
just like
No, you know why? Because I'm gonna tell you what happened.
cook.
Because you go over there and say something to him, they be like, He's the bad luck dude. Nobody want to sit with you on the bus.
Who talked to
It's
him?
your fault, man.
Who's the last person to talk to him? You asked him for gum. You're gonna get gum.
Yeah, that's it.
Everybody hates you.
It was you.
Yeah, you said something.
You ruined
we don't even want you near. You can't even shower with us. No hitter. Nobody says nothing. He just sits alone in his corner. I'm telling you, nobody yells out. None do that with the word ball or nothing like that. Nothing.
How long did you stay in Japan for playing there?
I only was there for a month because since I was with the Giants, so we played the Giants versus the Giants, the Tokyo Giants versus the
that was
San
dope.
Francisco
So
Giants.
they have different balls, right? That they
Yes,
play
they do
with?
have different balls. The park is more, let's say, smaller.
Okay.
And the balls are more tinier and tighter. Because I don't know, there was this Dominican guy named Hector Luna who played with the Cardinals and the Pirates.
Okay.
The kid only hit like his whole career, I think like 21 home runs in like eight seasons. Only the whole season, 21. He over there hit 56. And he became a millionaire playing in Japan. Oh, Willie Mopena. Y'all remember Willie Mopena? Willie Mopena. I played with him also. We ended up in the Yankees in 2006 together. He went to Japan. That's how he made his living.
Wow.
In Japan, he was hitting 40, 50.
Are they still hitting? I'm sorry, real quick. Still hitting with aluminum, or they're going with the wood?
No, they got wood. They got wood, but they use a more composite wood.
Okay.
Their bats are like, we use like ash, maple. They have like this nice composite wood over there. When you hit the ball,
It's gone.
Bamboo, right?
Some bamboo ass.
What do you think of Otani just hitting through the ceilings and shit? Yeah, that'll work.
And plus, you know why a baseball player in Japan lasts longer? They've played 2 stints of baseball. So here they play 162 games, 142. Over there, they play over 280-some games. They'll play a season, stop for 15 days,
Stop for 15
and
days.
go
keep
another
going.
season.
Jeez.
That's how they do it in Japan.
Like a whole year?
Yeah, they play. They go a whole year of playing baseball in Japan, and they work out 3 times a day. First workout is at 5 in the morning. Then the next one is around 9, and that's where the Americans go. The Americans come out and practice that time, and then they have the late at night one, 6, 7 o'clock at night. They do the day-night stuff, so you can see how baseball is and stuff like that. Yeah.
That's dope.
Wow, that's a crazy experience. So,
All right, we could literally. I think we could literally ask you baseball questions for hours.
But it's fun though. Hey,
It is. Hey,
it's fun. Let me tell you, if the fans here were like Japan fans, people enjoy themselves here. Over there is another, like, it's a party, singing.
so it's like
everything.
like DR but Japanese,
Yes,
sort of like.
but more respectable and calm.
That's all I'm saying. It's not the same.
Yeah, in DR, you drink a Brugal, you on fire. Over there, they don't do nothing. They drink the tea. Jay, clap with sticks. Every player has a song over there.
Oh, okay.
So when he comes
awesome,
up the bat,
man.
they sometimes don't even say his name. The people just start
They
chanting.
already know.
They did about the song.
all right.
That's awesome.
Well, we have reached
yeah.
my favorite part of the show, the DJ Boca Soda question.
You are now in the mix with DJ Bufka.
I should probably mention, we didn't mention it before, that when we do edit the video, there's like sound
sounds way
effects and
better.
like.
It sounds bad now. It sounds way better.
It sounds weird now, but trust me, when you hear it,
A little dry
we put like a
impression.
reggaeton beat in the background. It's dope. The DJ Bufka Set of Questions is a game we play at the end of every episode. We just ask you 2 different choices. You pick one or the other one.
It's like red pill, blue pill. Just pick
Yes,
one or the other.
gotcha.
All right. I know we've talked about an hour and plus on just baseball, but the first
amazing,
question
by the way.
is amazing. First question is always the same. Jordan or LeBron?
Jordan.
Yeah.
Quick.
Yeah.
Quick. Easy.
Yeah.
Love it.
All right, let's move on to the real question. So I think what is it? This episode 124, I'd probably say like 110 to 115 said Jordan, and then we've had like maybe a dozen people who have been wrong. But
Yeah, sounds about right.
LeBron fans, yeah.
Well,
It just is,
all right, next question.
no, you gotta stand proud of it. You pick LeBron,
Hey, man.
stand 10 toes down.
I picked it, and I'm not changing my mind.
That's right. Stay
Not
with
changing
it.
my mind. I'm just saying, there's a lot of y'all.
A lot of Jordan fans.
This room's getting real crowded.
All right, next one. Sammy Sosa or Albert Pujols?
Oh, Sosa.
Sosa?
Yeah, you Pujols. Oh boy, yeah. I like Pujols, but Sosa. Sosa had the flair. Sosa had it.
Sosa was my favorite
Yeah,
baseball player.
and
growing up.
jersey
I still,
too
I
was
still
nice.
got the jersey. I still.
And we play baseball still because of Sosa.
Yeah.
If not, this game
100%.
went down the drain a long
98.
time
I just
ago.
seen that documentary
Yeah.
with like Sosa and McGuire.
Yeah.
That was great. The 30 for 30?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That was great. That was great.
Yeah.
Because I remember that was like my first memory of baseball was that year. Like
Should have worn a jersey today.
I should have, right? I didn't know he was a Cubs fan though. I should have, right?
All right.
So, well, my Cubs hat too. Damn.
You have a Cubs jersey too?
Hat.
Why?
Why do I have a Cubs hat? 'Cause I look nice, though.
Actually, I have an Arizona Diamondbacks
nice,
hat. You're right. I have hats that I'm not a fan of either. All right. We just passed the summer, even though it's kind of nice outside, but still. You rather the pool or the beach?
Oh, pool. Yeah, pool.
I don't do sand.
Not a fan of sand. No.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of sharks and nothing. It's too.
I don't
sort
know
of
water
thing.
for what.
That's true.
But they also the pool ain't too good too. And shit. You be swimming underwater, you don't know who peed under.
yeah, the public.
Just gotta
Yeah, but you got to go with the chlorine.
Yeah, you just gotta
hope. Yeah.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I piss in every pool I get into.
That's nasty. That's
Sorry.
nasty.
Hey, let me tell you something. You go to St. Croix or Totola, you got to pay a $10 environmental fee because you pee in there.
For real?
Yes. Learn that.
Do they have the? You learned it?
We went to Totola.
I learned that.
Yeah, Totola. It was like environmental fee. I was like, why? So you won't pee in the waters and stuff like that. Just keep peeing in the water and over there.
Does it change color like they do in the movies?
I think that's a myth. That's a myth. I've never seen
That's a
that.
myth.
I've been in a lot of resort pools, and that's
Yeah.
never happened to me.
I'm definitely like
No, but the problem is, and I don't know why we're talking about, we're going to go into pissing in pools, but sometimes we go off on the topic and this happens. We're usually drinking in the pool. You go pee one time, you have to get out the pool every other time. I don't got time to be
you're
fighting a
already in
bathroom
water.
every 10
Long
minutes.
as long as your cup don't fall in the pool, then you're good to go and stuff like that.
I'm nice. I go swim away from everybody. You know what I mean? Like,
Come over here. No, stay over there.
if you see me swim away, leave me alone, bro.
The thing I hate about I found out recently that people make saltwater pools. I hated that. No one
not a
told me
fan.
before I jumped in. So
I'm
I'm
a fan.
so I'll be
They gotta
with a
warn
cup.
you. They gotta at
I
least
got a
warn-
little cut on me and it says burning. What the hell's going on?
I'm not a big fan of saltwater pools either.
Nah. Chlorine, that's it. Pee in the pool.
That's good enough.
Right?
Yeah. Wake up in the morning, your eyes burning.
Yeah, facts. I know Adio's a big beach guy.
Yeah, I'm definitely a beach guy.
Oh, you like the beach?
Yeah, I'm definitely always out in the water and always like
Just
We went
floating.
to
throw the football around on the beach.
we almost lost you last time in DI.
Kept drifting away.
No.
The current.
We're sitting in, I'm not getting in the water.
We were drinking the night
And
before.
yeah,
so it's
drinking
like,
on the beach, chilling, and then Adio's kind of far away. I'm like, damn, he's kind of.
I go deep.
People are asking, like, yo, good? Nah, he can swim. He's good.
yeah,
He came back like out of breath. Like,
Yeah.
yo, guys. I'm like,
You're
what,
fighting.
what happened? He's like, I almost didn't make it. What?
Because like it got deep too early. Like the most of it, you know how like some resorts they have like the rope.
Yeah.
But this rope was kind of far. I swim about all the way to the rope, and I'm winded. I'm like, damn, because I was drinking the night before. So I'm chilling, waiting, trying to catch my breath, and I'm like, damn, this is a long swim back. Like, I'm swimming back. I'm like, fuck it.
You
It
stayed
seemed
in
like
the
you
same
didn't go
spot.
nowhere. Yeah, right.
I wasn't going. No, I was trying to touch the ground. Like, damn, where's the floor? And I'm like, nah, it's not. It's still deep. Kept on going. I'm like, damn, I still haven't even got close. I'm not even making no difference on this swim. Eventually, I see some guy. I'm treading water. I see an old guy over there. Like, should I ask him for help? Like, or should
If I would have seen an old man bring you ashore, I would have died.
I was saved by a guy in a boat that drove by. It's like, I got you. It's like, nah. I've been
I know.
doing this
I
for
bring this up
20
all the time.
minutes.
I saved Josh in the wave pool. You almost died that day.
That was
country.
I was
You
like
almost died.
15.
You ever been in the water
I was
country?
gonna die with dignity.
I'm
not gonna ask him.
I didn't ask him. I was like, don't panic. I'm treading water. I was like, stop panicking. You got this.
I didn't ask. The man said, I'm helping you. He just grabbed me up. I'm like, okay, thank you, buddy.
You ever been in the water country? You ever been in the water country before?
With water slides and stuff like that.
Yeah, all that stuff. So they have a wave pool.
Oh yeah.
So we just go out to wave. If you're not a good swimmer, I wouldn't suggest.
I'm an amazing swimmer.
you're
I
not.
did not have a tube.
Yeah,
So when you go down,
He was
and you
too
come up,
confident.
you hit all the tubes. So like I'm stuck.
So at one point, like we're all chilling. Like I think we all didn't have tubes. We're trying to be the cool kids. Like, oh, let's go in the wave pool without. So we're swimming, and I'm looking over. And I'm like, he's fine. I'm like, he don't look like he's doing well. He's got so all of a sudden, it's like the wave came up. He didn't come up. I was like, oh damn. So I literally had to like pull him up. Like, yo, you good? Like. Bring on the shore, like
No,
yo.
I wasn't. I usually time perfectly when the
It was
waves.
not
I
good.
jump up.
Yeah.
I hit
And I was like,
that,
maybe
hit
it's
that
fine.
tube. I'm like,
when I grabbed him and pulled him up, I could tell he was fine because he was like, you know, he. I was like, oh damn! Like,
Happy to see you.
yeah, you're welcome. All right,
was a
next
tough
question.
day.
We made it. We made it though.
This all matters.
All right, food question. I always have to add food questions, even though we're usually hungry by now. Very Dominican food question: mango or sancocho?
Oh man, that's a very.
I know.
I don't even have an answer.
Sancocho. I'm going with
Yeah,
sancocho.
sancocho.
Yeah, I go sancocho.
It's always, it changes, I feel like, every time I hear the question.
Yeah.
Yeah, flashback. Whatever you had recently,
Yeah.
I haven't had sancocho in a while.
It's been a while. I need a rainy day. Like
it's gonna happen soon because it's getting cold.
Sancocho is the best.
Actually, I did have sancocho in DR, like last month and a half. But it's like resort buffet.
That's not real.
sancocho. You know what I mean? It's.
I don't know. The last resort I went to has some good.
I know, but it's not no home cooked.
I know.
All right. Bachata or merengue?
Oh, bachata. I like bachata.
Yeah, I'm a big bachata guy. What's next? David Ortiz or Manny Ramirez?
Oh man, that's a good one right there too. Manny.
You go with Manny?
Yeah, I'm going Manny. Yeah, Manny. I like Ortiz, but Manny. Oh man, he's incredible.
Back in the day, Manny was my favorite.
Hey,
sure.
Manny being
Manny.
He's not in the Hall of Fame because his crazy ass. If he wasn't crazy,
Yeah.
he would be in the Hall of Fame. He had, matter of fact, I'm gonna honestly tell you, they're gonna have to
Yeah.
let.
They're going to have to do something eventually.
Let me tell you something. Number one person they have to let in before he died is gonna be Pete Rose.
Oh, yeah.
Because ain't nobody close. The closest person that was to Pete Rose was Ichiro and Derek Jeter. They was the two closest ones to break, and they was off by 2,000 and something hits. That's crazy. 4,000 something hits.
That's nuts.
yeah, if
It's
he
like-
goes and fuck around.
It's flawless play.
And with a guy throwing 105, I don't think you're gonna get too many goddamn hits.
Yeah.
Because the last person to get 269 hits was Ichiro in a game where he broke George Sizzler's
I think
record.
right now they're like a 190, 180 right now.
Yeah.
Season's almost over.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Yeah, when motherfuckers throw 105, it's hard to get these hits.
Yeah.
I was looking at it, I was like checking the batting leaders. The NL batting champ is like hitting like 309, 310. It's
Yeah,
nothing
it
like
used to be
it's
high,
like, yo,
right?
you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
we
back
motherfuckers were hitting 340, 350.
Well, it's
now they're
also
hitting.
slower pitches, you know.
Yeah, I
So
guess, but
I guess you can adjust it.
the pitching has gotten better. All right. Thanksgiving or Christmas?
Christmas. I like Christmas. Yeah.
I used to like Christmas.
Yeah, so
You don't get presents.
Nah, I have to spend money. Nah, I have to spend my money. I don't like it
We used to
anymore.
be the kids.
I like Christmas is the bill, and you get socks and a hoodie. Like, damn, like, come on.
That's all you get. Socks
Hey,
and
then I gotta bring all those presents
Honestly, I'm not
home.
gonna lie. I appreciate the socks. Sometimes I'm like, yo, I'm gonna buy. You know
damn, I
what?
haven't grasped
I'm about to
those
get
socks.
socks in a month. I'll wait. I'm gonna get some fresh socks in a month. All right, traveling on a plane. You rather sit window or aisle?
Oh, window. I'm too big to be in the house.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I always say. But then when someone's trying to get to the back,
knocks you every
and they're
time.
going up against your shoulder.
They come with
Cart,
the car.
this thing.
Man.
Yeah.
I like window.
You're sleeping and they wake you up with the.
I like the window seat, but my girlfriend likes the window seat, so I can't sit in no window seat no more, unfortunately.
Well, she gonna lean on me.
Facts. All right. It's an interesting one. I don't think I've ever asked this question on here. Which instrument do you wish you could play? Can you stop cheating and looking at my notes, bro?
It's all small and shit. I
You're
can't
supposed to
read
be
that.
surprised.
Not for me, they're for him.
I know, but you
What
gotta be
instrument? Ooh, that's
It's already like without not in
piano
suspense.
or guitar.
oh, the piano.
Yeah.
Yeah, piano. Oh, boy.
Really?
Yeah, piano. Ooh, you get
think
a
I'm-
lot.
I
You
think
win
I'm
that
like a
piano.
You play a lot of chicks get piano.
My-
You be there.
yeah.
I feel you,
Play some
but-
Beethoven.
I'm a big bachata guy, and if I could play these Aventura songs on the guitar, that's my
guitar.
dream.
I
Like I kind of want. I don't know when it'll probably be my 40s or 50s,
make
but
a
I don't
band.
feel like doing make a band.
The piano sounds better.
Yeah.
Which one do you think is easier to learn?
Piano.
Think so?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
piano. Yeah. Piano, yeah.
I got a how to play piano
Yeah.
book in my room.
That's
Do you?
I haven't opened it
random.
But he goes like this. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah,
play the Rugrats theme.
Yeah, right?
I can play one song. It's Rihanna. It's, Unfaithful by Rihanna.
No, so in the music class
randomest thing to pick.
back in the day, the only thing I could play is the I think Mission Impossible.
Dun,
Dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun. I could play
That's
that
not
one.
bad. That's not bad.
But I couldn't do it right now. I
But in
should do
school,
it.
we all play the same instrument, the flute.
The recorder, yeah.
The recorder, yeah.
recorder.
Hot cross buns.
Hot cross buns. Wow.
There you go. Hot cross, that's right. Hot cross
That's the only
buns.
one everybody learned.
Right. Damn it. All right, you kind of touched on it. I think I know your answer on this one, but I'm going to ask it anyways. Barry Bonds or Ken Griffey Jr.?
Oh, Barry Bonds.
Yeah,
No
it's-
doubt
it's-
about it.
it's-
And I played with both of them, so.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And they both great people.
That's good.
A lot of people, like I was telling people, who don't understand Barry Bonds. When he leaves out the ballpark, he's difficult. He's a difficult dude. But when he's in the clubhouse, hey, he's amazing.
Oh, okay.
Now, when we used to be in the clubhouse, he had his own spot.
Yeah, I figured.
That's something you don't go in his space. He
Yeah.
had a lazy boy chair, big screen. Like the first big screen TVs, he had his own side.
Barry Bonds. You just
Yeah, Barry Bonds.
Ken Griffey was cool too. Ricky Henderson, hey, the greatest. We call him Slick. He was the greatest teammate outside of baseball. He was an ass.
Oh, for real.
You know why? Because we would go out, we would be eating at a restaurant. People just not 10, 20 people just coming up to him while he eating. And he would tell them, let me finish. If you let me finish my food, I'll get to you. And they would just keep coming and keep coming.
Yeah.
Keep coming.
That's annoying.
But when we played together, the opposite team on Sundays, I don't know, Sundays usually the 1 o'clock game, 2 o'clock game.
Yeah.
He will buy them shrimps, lobster, steak, so they could go back home on the road or if they're going to fly. He will buy them the whole meal for the team on Sundays, all the time.
dope.
And if young kids came, he would be like, young blood. He called everybody young blood. Young blood. That what cleats you got? Yeah, that's all I got. All right. Next day, 13 pairs. Bats, batting gloves. Here, young gloves for you. And the other kids there, and he would just say,
Anderson.
because I don't know if you know, most of the time he had a contract with Nike.
Oh, okay.
Nike will give him $50,000 every month for him
Yeah.
to buy what he wants, sneakers, anything. So what he would do, they would come with an 18-wheeler with cleats and stuff and give them out to the kids. That's on the other team, the young kids. Because when he was with us, he was in AA.
Yeah.
He was already down in the pit. Because then the next year, I don't know if y'all know, he ended up with the Dodgers. His last pro season, and if y'all only knew, he was the type of dude, he's blackballed out of Major League Baseball. I don't know if y'all know that.
Really?
Really?
Why?
Because he should have, you know why? 'Cause he's a funny cat. So he won MVP one year. They didn't give it to him. He tore up that league. They gave it to somebody else. 2 years later, he did the same thing. Tore the league up. They still ain't want to give him MVP. Came a third time.
He was always like leading and stolen
everything.
bases and stuff.
Lead off home runs.
Oh, yeah.
Stolen bases.
Yeah.
RBIs.
Yeah.
And then the year that he did win it, he sent his cousin to get it. That's
Petty, yo. So petty ass.
Yeah.
Go grab that for me.
Yeah. So now this is where he went. Now he went into the Hall of Fame. He was pissed.
Yeah.
He was like, yo, because he needed one home run to hit 300 home run. He's in the Hall of Fame with 299. And he wanted 300. So he told him that year, Dodgers signed him. He ended up hitting 299. Then he told him, hey, sign me again. I want to just hit 300 and then I'll retire. Major League Baseball said no.
Man, why?
Like, nope. And he finished his career with 299
That's crazy.
home runs and stuff like that.
That sucks like
That's
the politics of it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, baseball, it's politics. Believe it or not, it's politics. Baseball, a lot of politics and stuff.
I bet. All right. Another food question. Chinese food or Mexican food?
Oh, I'll go Chinese. Chinese. I like Chinese.
I do too.
Right?
Fortunately,
I've been craving Chinese food for like 2
I'm not
weeks.
gonna lie to you. I have been craving Chinese food. I don't have it once a month, maybe.
Yeah.
Actually, less
even
than
less
that.
than that.
Less than that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, some of us.
He was like, yeah. How do y'all have that shit? How do y'all have Chinese food this morning?
Nah.
For breakfast, too.
I would if I could.
Yeah. All right, last but not least, this is an interesting question. I'm very curious about your answer. What's harder to do in a baseball game? Hit for the cycle or 3 home runs in the game?
Hit for the cycle.
That's harder.
Yeah, hit for the cycle. Yeah,
right.
Shit, I remember hit for the cycle. My ass couldn't run. I hit you 3 home runs. It was lucky enough and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I also had a good friend. I don't know if you ever heard of Mark Whitten. He hit 8 home runs, and he pushed in like 20-something RBIs. He's in the Hall of Fame. His helmet and his hat. Mark Whitten, hard-hitting Whitten. He played with the Yankees one time.
I heard
too. Him.
Mark Whitten.
Yeah, hit
right
him.
now.
Mark Whitten.
Even in MLB, the show, when I play video games, I can't do a triple. Like
A triple?
hit a triple. That's just hard for some reason.
Yeah, 8 home runs in the first game and then the second game.
That's crazy.
Wait, 8 home runs in one game? Are you talking? No, 2
he hit
games.
2 games. They had a doubleheader that day. He hit 8.
Oh, jeez.
Mark Whitten. Okay.
All right. I blame the opposing manager because if you hit
Blue Jays?
4 in the first game,
Was it with the Blue Jays? No, with St. Louis. Yeah, he played with him. Yeah, he played, but he did it with
He's a Cardinals.
St. Louis
Yep.
Cardinals with the Cardinals.
Yep.
so if I'm the opposing manager,
Put Whitten,
home run record.
yeah,
probably.
home run in the game. How many home runs he hit?
And you hit 4 home runs in the first game. In the next game, after you hit your 5th, you're not seeing a ball anymore.
Yeah.
Like I'm walking you for the clearly you're on
In
some
what
streak.
day you on 4 home
I'm
runs
not
already?
letting you hit 8. Even 6 home runs. Like, all right, bro, you're done.
So the video here says 4 home runs, 12 RBIs, and that thing. This one says, where is he at?
2 games in one day.
The whole video. I don't want to watch the whole video right now.
Yeah, you watching it.
Went 8 with 8 home runs. Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
So
his helmet, his shirt, and his shoes are all
On the Hall of Fame?
we was together. We was together in 2000 in Detroit. We was together, and we was roommates. Matter of fact, I lived with him and Derek Gibson. Also, we lived all together in the house. We rented a house. And we all lived together, and it was
Hard
amazing.
hitting
Like,
Mark Whitten.
Yeah.
the checks used to come in. He played with the Yankees, Blue Jays, Cleveland, Cincinnati. Every month, the FedEx used to come with like 4 big envelopes.
Yeah.
One was like 800,000 a check. The other one 1.2 million. The other one 3.6 million. I was like, dude, where you gonna cash that at?
But it's the way he hit it. He said,
Back here.
first inning, grand slam.
Yep.
6th inning, 3-run home run. 7th inning, 3-run home run. 9th inning, 2-run home run.
27
I was like,
RBIs.
yo, what?
22 games.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he killed it.
Before we like,
I know. I had one more
no,
question.
Ray, I just wanted to mention
That's crazy.
the World Series rings that you have right there.
Yeah.
We haven't even touched on that, did we?
Yeah.
Like, did we ever mention it? On
No.
I don't know. No, we haven't.
It weighs a lot.
Let's see it.
Yeah, that's heavy, man.
I like this one.
Gold and diamond.
This is with New York.
Yeah, that was Baltimore, but the Double A team was called York Revolutions.
Oh, okay.
It's awesome. 2017?
2017. And I played 19 years in pro ball. As a player, never won one.
Yeah.
But guess what? I don't feel bad because you know what? Barry Bonds played 24 and never won a ring in his life.
Facts.
And at least I have.
People still think he's the GOAT.
It's a team sport.
He is the GOAT.
And I got one. At least as a coach, I got.
That must, yeah. That's dope because I went my whole career. I would go to championship game after championship game.
He's talking about cards. He's talking about
It's not rec league only.
Not rec league.
It was you. It was everything. It was like, I was always there, and I would just lose every time at the championship. Never got my.
One last question before we leave. I forgot to ask you this before. Minor league traveling. So when you're in the minor leagues and you're traveling from stadium to stadium, how's that? I'm surprised. I'm sure you're not in private jets and
Boy, hey, rookie ball, you be bent out the shape when you get off the bus. Class A also. Class A, you traveling sometimes even 17 hours.
Damn. And that's right after a game.
Double A, we used to fly, but since the COVID hit,
Yeah.
now they're not flying no more.
Really?
Since COVID hit, Major League Baseball found a way to, okay, now we don't got to pay this much money. Now everybody going on bus. And AAA, you flying. AAA, Major League, you flying. But AA, now you taking a bus. But AA ain't too bad because the farthest trip, when we played in York, we drove to Kentucky.
Oh, okay.
So it's like 8-9 hours.
So they keep it kind of like regional type.
Yeah.
Like
So they
the areas.
keep it in a port where we going up that way, and then we playing in High Point, North Carolina, and then Gastonia, North Carolina. So we will play in.
Yeah, you had to
Kentucky,
make your way
we'll
down.
make
Yeah,
our way,
yeah.
come
That makes sense.
back and stuff
Yeah.
like that. That's the good part.
Yeah.
But in Class A, you shooting 17 hours this way.
Jesus.
After that one, you got to shoot 21 hours that way.
Man.
And if you a pitcher, you through. If you know you got to pitch the next day,
Yeah.
you sleeping on the floor of the bus, trying to get real comfortable so you could pitch the next day. And then your trips are you leaving either right after the game or you leaving at 3 in the morning.
Imagine being sore from playing all day or whatever, and then you have to stay in a bus for 17
But
hours.
AAA
Stay
and
on
big
the bus
leagues
for
is
2
good because AAA, you get out the hotel, you pack your maleta, and you just leave.
Yeah.
Somebody come to your room, put all your. By the time you get on the plane, your stuff is already on the plane.
Oh, okay.
So you don't got to. You just grab your money, whatever you got, and stuff like that. And also for people to know, Major League players do not carry wads of cash in their pocket. The team gives you a corporate card. Every team.
Oh, really?
So you get money every time you go on the road. The team feeds you.
Oh, that's
So
Okay.
sometimes
Elite.
they give you 130. They give you, let's say a Major League player probably gets for a road trip. Let's say they're gonna play 4 games against Boston Red Sox.
Yeah.
So he gets about $4,000 and something to eat. Then you got another $2-3 grand in the hotel you stay at.
Oh, okay.
And us in AAA, they give us AAA. They give you like 130 a day. Then as it goes lower, $30 a day.
Like, we get Wendy's.
Get the vending machine.
Yeah, no, you buy Chinese food. Let me save this one for later.
Yeah.
You put $30.
Good old combo plate.
Get that big plate.
So yeah, from rookie ball to Class A, you traveling long hours. AA, you in the good 10-hour range.
Yeah.
Like that. AAA, you flying in Major Leagues. You're Major League.
Yeah,
You're
you're
right,
fine.
you first class. You good. You going on your own plane.
So they're starting to get you comfortable for the majors.
Yeah,
get
it's
ready.
getting you, 'cause that's why when a lot of them go up, for you to take them down is hard.
Oh,
And when
yeah.
they do come
They
down,
probably bougie as
start
hell.
Crying.
Yeah.
'cause once
I'd
you're
be
in big
bougie
league-
as hell.
Like, nah.
Big leagues is crazy. When you up there, yeah, you got your own chef, you got everything.
Going from big league to the DR.
All right.
Crazy.
Well, Sandy, you've definitely exceeded our expectations with this episode.
that was amazing.
Right?
I feel we gotta have you back. Like we gotta have you back because I feel like there's
Well, for
much
another
more than
hours.
we need to know.
Yeah,
Find
right.
out.
For sure.
Any shout outs? I almost forgot that part.
Shout out Vibe Entertainment.
Yep.
Yeah,
shout
right.
out Nerd God. Shout out Uneducated Take. These are other podcasts we have.
Shout out
Or that we are together.
Jump Body Alchemist.
Yep.
Shout out Young Soldiers Success Group.
Shout out Royal Blend. Shout out Hood Inc.
P2P.
P2P.
Salem Sports.
Ooh, shout out baseball.
Shout out baseball. Yeah.
Whatever. We'll shout out the Red Sox too, I guess.
Shout out the Red
Shout out
Sox.
you, definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you for having me. I had an enjoyable time.
This is
fun.
great
Yeah,
time.
anything to shout out, you can give yourself.
Any
to.
shout outs? Yeah. Any shout outs you want to
Yeah,
give?
shout out to everybody in Salem and stuff. Like all the kids that play sports, the sports in Salem,
Yeah.
friends and family.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate.
Absolutely.
Thank for having me here.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you for
I
coming.
know my
Yeah,
dad's gonna watch, so.
Yeah.
That's my boy. That's my boy.
That's my guy. I say thank you for coming by. It's been an
you so
amazing
much.
episode. We had a great time.
sure.
Co-host REG, co-host Sanchez. I'm Melly Mel. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Solo.
806 The Show is a proud member of the Vibe Entertainment family, so make sure you follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, as well as Facebook and the Gram. Leave us some comments, hit us with some likes, show us some love. You already know. It's 806 The Show.
806 The Show, you're. Take that. 806 The Show.